pastor would lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Each and every one of you that are here. You know, I love you too. You know, this is the culmination of 3 long years. From the time when I was over in Afghanistan and I committed that I would come back here and run for Congress. This shows the triumph of the American people. This shows There's a very important person I want to thank that is not here. The first young man who stepped up to be my campaign manager who had a heart attack back in 2007 before I even got back from Afghanistan. That's Hayes Robertson. So I want to thank Hayes. And Hayes, we did it for you. But, you know, the people to my left here, it's been a tough race. And I could not have done it without my beautiful wife, Dr. Angela West. I would be remiss if I did not bring up the man who has been my mentor in these 3 years, and that's Congressman E. Clay Shaw and his wife. And behind me stands, without a doubt, the greatest congressional staff in the United States of America campaign staff. Thank you to each and every one. God bless you. And all the friends and supporters that are up here on this stage, thank you so much. This evening, I spent some time because I felt that the best place for me to be initially was in my church, Community Christian over in Tamarack. And I sat there with my pastor, Scott Eynon, and we looked at one of the great old classic movies from 1958 called The Road, which was a great testimony to strength and faith and perseverance. And as we got ready to, for me to head up here, Scott offered a simple word of prayer, and he shared with me a little bit of scripture that I want to share with you because I think it is so appropriate for what you all have done here in Congressional District 22.
Yes, so I talked to Tom and he said that we will go to Mount Plainview.
Well, you know I'm from the South. So but I read from Matthew in chapter 5. And it says very simply, "Blessed are you when they insult you and persecute you, and say every kind of evil against you falsely because of me. Be glad and rejoice because your reward is great in heaven, for that is how they persecuted the prophets who were before you. You are the salt of the earth. But if the salt should lose its taste, how can it be made salty? It's no longer good for anything but to throw out and be trampled on by men. You are the light of the world. A city situated on a hill cannot be hidden." Ladies and gentlemen, tonight in Congressional District 22, you all are the salt of the United States of America. You all are the light that will shine in the United States of America. We are going to preserve this constitutional republic so that it can be handed on for future generations of Americans. A light will shine from Congressional District 22 that will illuminate the way for all Americans and for everyone to know that the beacon of liberty, the beacon of hope, that which is great about the United States of America starts right here in Congressional District 22. There are many problems that confront us in this country. There are many problems that confront us in this congressional district. We have high unemployment. We have high foreclosure rates. We have Americans and constituents here that are suffering. But understand one simple thing. The honor and the integrity and the character upon which we ran this congressional race will go to Washington, D.C. and start to turn this ship around. It is not and never shall be about me. I go to Washington, D.C. to be your representative. I go to Washington, D.C. to be your voice. I go to Washington, D.C. to continue to do that which was handed down to me from my father. To be a servant to each and every one of you. To protect your life, to protect your liberty, to protect your pursuit of happiness. Because the only people that can guarantee your happiness are each and every one of you. We are going to establish a government that will follow the constitutional principles that our founding fathers laid out. Which means very simple. This is a government of the people, by the people, and for the people. Never will there be a day, never will there be a night that you will lay your head down and wonder what I am doing in Washington, D.C. for you. Because it is not my office, it is your office. I am only sitting there to make sure that your will is done. I am only sitting there to make sure that your children, your grandchildren, your lives, every single aspect of your productivity is taken care of and protected. That is how we will turn this economy around, by making sure that the investment, the ingenuity, and the innovation, that which has made America great in 234 years, we will reestablish that in Washington. No matter how great we make policies to ensure your prosperity, we will make sure that you are safe. Because I know who the enemy is out there. And I am not afraid of confronting that enemy. And I am not afraid of making sure that this enemy knows that the United States of America believes about peace through strength. Peace through might. We will no longer have a policy of compromise, negotiation, and appeasement with the enemy. We will not have a Survival Chamberlain moment in the 21st century for the United States people. We will secure our borders. Take this absolutely appalling thing called Obamacare. We're going to scrap it. We're going to start over, and we're going to reform health care that promotes the individual, that takes care of the cost of health care. And let me tell you something, ladies and gentlemen. The president said, yeah, I wouldn't take that gavel. The president said not too long ago that this was about punishing his enemies. He also talked about how this will be about going into hand-to-hand combat. Well, I gotta tell you something. If you want to pick a fight with the U.S. Army paratrooper, bring it on. I want to close by saying this. I I'm not going to Washington, D.C. to seek to be a ruling class elitist. I'm not going to Washington, D.C. to seek to be a career politician. I'm going to Washington, D.C. to fix the problems in this nation. And then I'm coming home. I'm coming home to live with each and every one of you, to live under the laws that I would have helped to create, because that's what America is about, and that's what the founding fathers wanted. God bless you all, and thank you. We're going to close it out with a song that I think each and every one of you know. This is John
Can't
Day.
hear it.
Sir,
I'm recording.
take it
I'm in the
away.
Mopar.
I am so honored,
This
so
is also
honored to
last minute
associate
when
with
we
this
couldn't get
gentleman
audio
and
to
his
the truck.
family. And we're so excited about what he's going to bring to
I
our
gotta
wonderful
check
country.
with the guests to make sure
And
you're
please
clear.
join me.
I have to make sure you're clear first.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light? 'Twas so
Beat it.
proudly we
I can't leave. We're gonna continue. Are we done at 30 or midnight?
gleaming,
Midnight.
whose broad stripes
gotta get
and
Peter.
bright
Let me just-
stars